Hey guys, today I'm filming the first update for my winter project pan. If you did not see my intro, I will have it linked up in the cards. And I have a lot of basically brand new full-size products here. So my goal is not to finish them. I would like to get about halfway done, and then I hope to finish them by the end of my spring project. It's a little bit challenging for me to see such like slow going progress, but I do want to be intentional about working on full-size products this year because I paid for those, where all of my minis, I didn't. So I do have 3 little minis that were empties. I put these in my intro with the hopes of finishing them in December so I could count them towards my 2022 makeup empties. And I'm so glad I did, because I ended up with 103 empties thanks to these and a few other things that I was able to finish off right at the end of the year. So first I had this little sample of the Smashbox Primerizer. I absolutely love this. I went through a ton of these in 2022. This is my favorite hydrating primer. It doesn't make me too oily or greasy. This is something that I would definitely purchase in the future. Then I finished this little baby of the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I do really like this. I actually had to check and make sure that this one was not translucent honey, because it seemed deeper on my skin than previously, but it is just the original one. I do like this. I'm not super in love like I used to be, but I do have 2 of the larger travel size that were in the Sephora birthday gift last year. So once I work through those, I will have a better opinion of how I feel about it. But you guys know my Dermablend Translucent Loose Powder really is my favorite, and it's just so simple. I don't have to mix it, it just works. So I would pick that one over this one. And my last empty is a little mini Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I absolutely love this. I was lucky enough to be gifted a basically brand new full size from my friend Lauren, so I'll be good to go on that. And then I have a few more minis of this that I'm going to save for traveling, and this is wonderful. I will definitely repurchase once I use up the one that I have. This is my favorite setting spray. I like the mister on this one. I know some people say it's a little intense, but I like it. So then getting into the progress of my other items, first being my primer spray, which is the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist. This is too heavy for the scale. Weighed it again, still too heavy. And you guys, I'm so not happy. So I've been using this every day. Sometimes I'm doing makeup twice a day, and I went from there to there. That's awful. At this rate, it will take me all year to finish this. And there were a couple days where I tried to do a little bit more. I have to be careful because it can get a little greasy on me, and I've decided that for now I'm gonna put it to the side and try my other spray that I'm intending to use as a priming spray and see if I like it better. That one is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I have not used this one at all yet. And Peach and Lily has 100 mils or 3.38 fluid ounces. And the ColourPop has 110 mils or 3.72 ounces. So this one has more, but I don't even necessarily feel like it's the amount of product. I feel like the mist on this one is too fine or something. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to put this to the side for now. I'm going to play with this, see what I think of it, because I might end up just decluttering it. If I'm going to go through it this slowly and I don't feel like it's doing anything for me, there's probably someone else that would actually enjoy using this. So I'll update you next time, but this is what I'll be using for the next month. I'm really right at the top, so there's nothing much to mark there. And then for my actual face primer, I'm really happy to see this progress. Like, look how much spacing there is here. This is the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer, super similar to the Smashbox Primerizer. It was completely brand new. Product is all the way down here, and you can see this has that sort of like conveyor belt thing where it pushes up from the bottom. And I am not quite halfway through the A. My goal was to be between the words base and tape. I definitely think that could happen. So I use 2 pumps every time I use this primer, and it feels like I get like a third through each letter every use. So that feels like totally doable, that I could get between base and tape and maybe even a little higher up. So we'll see, but I'm feeling good about this one. I did weigh it for some reason, even though you can visibly see the progress. So It was weighing at 2.661 ounces, now 2.391. For my foundation, I have the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation in Very Light Neutral 100. I am not able to weigh this because it is too heavy, because it's in a glass bottle. I did try again today, still not there. I'm not really able to see through the bottle either to tell where I am. I use this every day. I use a pump and a half to cover my full face. This is a very like spreadable foundation formula. I've really been enjoying this, but going in blind here with what my progress is, which is a little frustrating, but I am using it every day. So I had intended on getting, you know, halfway between this S and Kosas, but who knows where I am there. Then for my concealer, I'm using the Kosas Revealer Concealer in 0.5 in, and you can hopefully see a little windowing here. So that makes me pretty excited. I am really liking this a lot. So at the intro, this weighed 1.010 ounces. Now it's weighing 0.946. Next, I had a brand new Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Loose Setting Powder. I want to use half of this as well. And I've tried to settle it, and this is as close to level as I can get it. So that's a lot of progress there. Maybe somewhere between a fourth and a third, would you say, has been used up. So intro, this weighed 3.472 ounces, now weighing 3.265. So this is slightly dark for me under the eyes. So I am using my Dermablend loose powder under my eyes, and then I'm using the Too Faced to set my entire face. There were a couple days where I had poured out too much of the Dermablend and I was just setting with that, but then I decided to just mix that with the amount that I poured out of the Too Faced so that I'm still using this. And I'm liking the way that it looks and very happy with the progress that I'm making. So then I had a full-size Urban Decay Deslick setting spray, and this is too heavy for the scale. And once I finished up that Urban Decay All Nighter Mini, I did roll in another one because I was thinking maybe I could finish the both of them. Not quite there. It feels like there's 2 or 3 more uses left. So I will finish this. Then we'll just focus on the Deslick till like halfway through the year or till it's used up. I know this was my problem last year. I was trying to use a full size and it took me ages because I kept bringing in minis. But after I knock this one out, I'm going to stick with this because the other minis I have are actually just like 3 more of the Urban Decay, but I do want to save that for traveling this year. So it'll be great to have another for sure empty for next month. But yeah, we basically are nowhere with this. It feels full. Next, we have my Mercier Caviar Stick in Rush. I will put my markings up on the screen, and I will be honest with you, I did not mark it right at my intro, but this is something I only used like 5 times before putting it in. So I basically just took the markings off a different gently used Mercier shadow stick and made that my intro line. And then this is where I'm at with this one. You guys, that is not that much left. I feel like last time I had it about here on my hand with my line and it reached like all the way up here, and you can see now that's where it is. So very happy with this progress. Part of me is not sure if I feel like digging into this one, but we'll just see how it goes. This is something I just want to finish by the end of spring as well, but this has been working really well, and I have been rotating this with a different warm tone shadow stick that I'm wanting to finish this year whenever I'm going with a warm tone look. But I've been doing cool tones a lot, and I've been getting some great use out of this one, which makes me feel so good. This is one of my older shadow sticks. Next, I have my lip balm, and I was hoping to be able to level it out to market last time, and I wasn't able to just because the product is so thick. I should have weighed it then, but I didn't, but that is okay. I am able to see through it now, and I'm down here. There is a little bit of product at the top, so this is something that I will cut open to get it all out, but I am about halfway done. So this might take me through the finale, which would be totally fine. I've really enjoyed using this, and I am using this as like the first step in my makeup routine. I'm using a different lip balm at night, different one in the car, but getting good use there. So then we have my colored lip products, and this first one, I'm so sorry, it knocked over in my basket and now it's not level. I did mark it when it was level, and I'm so proud of this. This is my Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Cream in Royale, which you can tell is a deep shade. I went from here, which was like halfway through the B, to here, which is the bottom of the X. So this will be done by next month, which feels amazing. I can't believe how I've been able to get through this. And then my other gloss is my M Cosmetics True Gloss in Secret Blush. I feel like I'm able to, when I move the wand around, see a good amount of windowing and it's not immediately filling back up. So I feel pretty good about that. Still probably going to be a while before I need to take the stopper out. I actually feel like I'll get through the Buxom faster than this one, but we will see. I will take the stopper out of the Buxom one as well. This is one that I was weighing. So it weighed at 0.512 ounces, now 0.592. So I feel good about that. And the way that I've been using these is, if we're going somewhere in the car, I'm putting gloss on sometimes, but I wasn't as good about it over the past couple weeks as I had been previously. But I've actually been, for the most part, combining these for every single meeting. I'm putting this on like one lip, rubbing my lips together, then going over top on both lips with this, because this does have a decent amount of opacity, and then it just becomes like a really pretty mauve color. Yesterday I had several meetings, and these formulas are long lasting, so at the end of the hour it was still on there. So yesterday in particular, I did just like add a little bit more of the lighter shade because I'm not wanting it to be too intense, but I'm really enjoying this combo, and I feel good that I can finish both of these up by the end of the project. So that was my progress on all of the items from my winter project pan. I think next time this will be empty. Maybe the Buxom gloss if I'm lucky. We'll see, but that's probably it. But hopefully we'll have a little bit more visible progress on the other items. I knew this was going to be challenging for me to get super pumped up because I'm not going to have, you know, 4 or 5 empties every update, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad that I'm focusing on some of these things, and I have been using them a lot. So I'm doing the best that I can, and I hope you guys will be excited to follow along with this progress. And I believe my next video is going to be my plan to pan for 2023, and I'm going to have a ton of products in there. Again, probably getting ahead of myself, but I'm just excited and wanting to work through my collection. So guys, I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried these products. I would love to know what you're panning right now. And thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.